In a small town surrounded by green hills, there lived a boy named Rayan. He was smart and curious, but easily distracted. If he tried to read, he thought about his friends. If he started homework, he'd check his phone after 5 minutes. His teachers said, "You have talent, Rayan, but no focus." Rayan didn't take it seriously, until one day he faced a failure that shook him. He had joined a science fair competition. He worked hard in the beginning, but soon got busy with games and social media. When the big day arrived, his project didn't work. His classmates presented glowing models and experiments. Rayan stood silent. That evening, he sat alone under a tree behind his school, staring at his broken project. His grandfather, who often came to pick him up, found him there. He sat down quietly beside him and said, "What's wrong, my boy?"
I wanted to win, but I got distracted.
"Come with me tomorrow morning. I'll show you something." The next morning before sunrise, Rayan followed his grandfather to the garden behind their house. There was dew on the grass and a soft chill in the air. His grandfather handed him a small cup filled with water and said, "Walk from this end of the garden to the other, and try not to spill even a single drop." Rayan started walking carefully, but as he moved, birds chirped, the wind blew, and a dog barked nearby. His eyes shifted toward the sounds, and water spilled each time. When he returned, half the cup was empty. His grandfather chuckled softly, "Now go again. This time focus only on the water. Nothing else." Rayan nodded. He looked at the cup. Not the birds, not the flowers, not the sky. Step by step he walked slowly, carefully, completely focused. When he reached the end, the cup was still full. See, the garden didn't change. The distractions were still there, but you changed. You learned to keep your mind on what matters. Rayan stared at the cup. Something clicked inside him. He realized the real problem wasn't the noise around him. It was the noise inside his mind. From that day, Rayan began practicing control. He set small rules for himself. No phone during study time. 10 minutes of quiet breathing each morning. Finishing one task before starting another. At first, it was hard. His mind wanted to jump, run, wander, but he kept bringing it back. Slowly, things began to change. He studied better, remembered more, and felt calmer. Weeks passed, and another science fair was announced. This time, Rayan worked with quiet focus. While others rushed and panicked, he stayed steady, like holding that same cup of water in his mind. When the results were announced, Rayan's project won first prize. Everyone clapped, but his grandfather simply smiled and said, "Now you know, my boy, success is not about speed. It's about focus. When you discipline your mind, you can do anything." As Rayan grew older, his secret never changed. Whenever life felt noisy or overwhelming, he would imagine that cup of water and remind himself to walk carefully, eyes fixed on what truly mattered. He learned that discipline doesn't mean punishment. It means power. The power to guide your mind instead of being dragged by it. Rayan's story reminds us that the world will always be full of distractions, but success belongs to those who stay centered. Don't wait for peace to find you. Create it by mastering your focus. Discipline your mind, and life will follow your command. This is Life Lesson Stories, where every story teaches the strength of a calm and focused heart.